Today we are proud to present our video project about Hazaragi culture, one of the most beautiful and meaningful cultures in Afghanistan. Hazaragi culture represents long history, strong identity, and deep traditions. It includes language, clothing, values, and lifestyle of Hazaragi people. Despite many challenges, Hazaragi culture survived for many generations because of unity, peace, and pride. And in this video, each of our team members will talk about one important part of Hazaragi culture and explain why it is important to protect it for the future. Let us begin our journey in Hazaragi culture.
Food, music, and tradition are central parts of Hazaragi culture, and they play an important role in everyday life. These elements not only entertain people, but they also strengthen relationships and cultural identity. Let's go and see Hazaragi's food.
Hazaragi food is an important and meaningful part of Hazara culture and identity. One of the most famous Hazaragi dishes is ash, a thick noodle soup made with flour, noodles, beans, and sometimes vegetables. It is usually eaten during cold season and special gatherings. Another popular dish is manto, steamed dumplings filled with minced meat and onions, served with yogurt and tomato sauce. Manto is not only food, also a symbol of togetherness, because it takes time and teamwork to prepare. Ashak, another well-known dish, is similar to manto, but filled with chives and leeks, and is often eaten during celebrations.
Food is another meaningful part of Hazaragi culture. Meals are often simple, but they are prepared with care and shared with others. Sharing food with family, neighbors, and guests is a sign of hospitality, respect, and kindness. In Hazaragi culture, guests are treated with honor and brings people closer together. Traditions such as wedding, nowruz, and family gatherings are very important. These traditions teach values like unity, cooperation, respect for elders, and helping one another. They help people stay connected to their roots and community. Through food, music, and traditions, Hazaragi culture continues to live, grow, and remain strong in society. Traditional Hazaragi music is usually played during weddings, celebrations, and social gatherings. Instruments like the dambra are very common, and the music is used to express joy, sadness, love, and life experience. Through music, stories and emotions are shared, and cultural memory is passed from one generation to another.
Okay, now let's talk about an important part of Hazaragi culture, that is language and identity. As all of us know, language is the heart of every culture, and Hazaragi language is a strong symbol of identity. Hazaragi is a dialect of Persian, but it has its own special accent, vocabulary, and also expressions. It reflects the story and emotions of Hazaragi people. When people speak Hazaragi, they feel proud of who they are and also where they come from. Protecting the Hazaragi language means protecting our culture itself. Okay, now let's have an interview. What do you think about Hazaragi culture?
Okay, that's a nice question. As long as I'm concerned, Hazaragi culture is one of the most important and effective cultures of Afghanistan. I believe that this culture has really affected the tradition and has brought many prosperities for the people of Afghanistan. I believe that Hazaragi culture is very comprehensive and it's beyond your imagination. Nowadays, not only is it effective in Afghanistan, but also we can see the effects and impact of Hazaragi culture in other countries, especially Australia. Foreigners and people of other countries, they really admire and they have really liked Hazaragi culture. I believe that if Hazaragi people get given the chance of showing and portraying their tradition and culture, they will, I can say, act strengthened. They will come up with best achievements.
Thank you for your nice ideas.
You're welcome.
Traditional clothing is an important part of Hazaragi culture. Hazaragi clothes are known for their bright colors, beautiful designs, and cultural meaning. Women usually wear colorful dresses with special patterns, while men wear traditional clothing and hats that represent simplicity and strength. Those clothes are often worn during weddings, festivals, and special celebrations. They show happiness, respect for tradition, and cultural pride. Traditional clothing is not just a fashion, it tells a story about history, lifestyle, and identity. Wearing traditional clothes helps keep the culture alive.
Traditional Hazaragi clothing is one of the most visible and meaningful expressions of Hazara identity, history, and culture. For centuries, clothing has played an important role in showing who the Hazara people are, where they come from, and how they have adapted to their environment. Those clothes are not only worn for protection from the weather, but also carry social, cultural, and symbolic meanings. The Hazara people have mostly lived in the central highlands of Afghanistan, known as Hazarajat, an area with cold winters, long snowy seasons, and mountainous geography. Because of this, traditional Hazaragi clothing developed to be warm, practical, strong, and long-lasting, while still allowing room for beauty and cultural expressions.
Nowadays, Hazaragi culture faces many challenges because of modern life, globalization, and new generation. Some traditions are slowly disappearing, including our tradition. However, the future of this culture is in the hands of young people, those who live in the future. By learning, respecting, and sharing our culture, we can protect it, work for it, and keep it alive. Education, awareness, and pride are key to preserving Hazaragi culture. Hazaragi culture is not just our past. Not only it is our history, but also it is our pride, identity, and hope for the future.